Spiritual Awakening for Teens, written by Lucious Lyran and read for you by Lucious Lyran. Introduction. Spiritual awakening is a process of personal growth and transformation that can happen at any age. It is the gradual awareness of understanding that there is something greater than oneself and everything else in existence. This shift in perception can be for many reasons, including a spiritual experience, such as a near-death experience or meeting with a spiritual guide. It's also possible to experience a spontaneous spiritual awakening due to karma from past lives and or from stressful events occurring in this lifetime. For me personally, I had an intense spiritual awakening when I was about 17 years old because of some heavy emotional trauma that happened during my teenage years. I had lost two girlfriends, one at 16 and the other at 17. Even though I had this awakening, I still ran away from it due to the lack of guidance in my life. So it all came back around full circle when I was 28 during my Saturn return. Saturn returns happen every 28 years from the time you were born, according to astrology. This book will give readers insight into how their spirituality affects their life on Earth, but more importantly, how they can awaken the spiritual nature within them by following certain steps of inner development. Spiritual awakening is a gradual process that takes time and practice to accomplish, and teens need to be patient with their own development. This process for personal spiritual growth cannot be rushed, and teens will discover their path through this book. As a teenager on a spiritual journey, I found it difficult to see any light in the tunnel when I was emotionally or mentally lost. What I did know was the process of my personal spiritual growth included a long journey with many long and challenging yet rewarding episodes and lessons I needed to learn. It can be difficult to keep a journal of your life and this spiritual awakening experience as an outsider because of teens. We often forget to think spiritually while we are going through difficult experiences. For this purpose, I wrote down all the significant experimental symbols in my life from my perspective, and I'm including abundance of practical tips and helpful insight in them. My personal spiritual growth journey set me on a path of self-growth that led me to my current understanding.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?